One of the craziest days in all of TF2 history. One of the biggest mistakes from Valve ever. Many of you have probably heard the news or even took part in this insane event, but for those of you who are still missing details, let's recap what happened over the past 24 hours. On July 25th, Valve released an update for TF2. There were no major changes other than some new cosmetics added into the game in a summer 2019 case. However, a bug was also added into the game that would have a massive impact on the title as a whole. Certain crates were giving a 100% unusual chance. Basically, if you opened one of those crates, you were guaranteed an unusual. Among them included crates 1 to 18, 82, and 85. There were reports of others, like 61, being included too. The community went crazy with people unboxing en masse. What did Valve do? Well, nothing at first. While most glitches like this are patched within a number of hours, for example, the MVM bug that resulted in killstreak kits being usable on any item, this went on for nearly 24 hours. Recent reports indicate that over 25,000 keys disappeared from people's inventories during this period, which could mean over 25,000 new unusuals in existence. Unusuals were being sold for less than $4, while the crates in question were being sold in ever-increasing numbers and at higher values. People who were buying the crates at the original low prices and reselling at inflated ones were being trade banned from the Steam community market due to the automatic detection. In short, it was chaos. Eventually, Valve put a temporary stop to it. They disabled uncrating in TF2, stopped the ability to buy and sell TF2 items on the Steam market, and made all unusuals uncrated during this period untradeable. This is far from the end of the story, however. They have stated that by the end of the weekend, they will have a decision as to the fate of all of these unusuals. So what's the most likely outcome? A lot of people have suggested a rollback of backpacks to just before the update dropped. This would be a lot of work, however, and a lot of people would have to be refunded Steam wallet funds due to the amount of keys, crates, and unusuals that were bought and sold during that period. A lot of work, yes, but not impossible. It becomes more complicated when you think of the people who sold their items and went on to purchase games from Steam. How do you balance that out? With the unusuals currently untradeable, some have thought this could be the end of it. Valve would just leave it as it is. However, what effect would it have on the TF2 economy? The value of certain hats would go down, with all unusuals bar Halloween and weapons being affected. While top tier hats and effects would probably retain the majority of their value, the lower end of the unusual trading scene has been obliterated. Many people picked up their dream hats for a few dollars, so those people who ply their trade in the low tier unusual scene will have lost a lot of opportunity. Other ideas revolve around changing the quality of the unusuals unboxed. An interesting idea dropped on my Twitter was from Meme Me Up Inside, who suggested a contraband quality. What if Valve took this as an opportunity to add a new item quality in the game? Change all unusuals unboxed in this period to a new quality, add a description explaining their origin, and make them tradable again. I'm sure a lot of people would be interested in these event-specific hats. Whatever the decision Valve makes, there will be those who are upset. I don't envy them in the slightest. I didn't uncrate anything during this chaos, nor am I that bothered about the valuation of my hats. I like the hats for what they are, not for what they're worth. But what do you guys think they should do? Did any of you get some amazing uncrates during this period? Anyone with some big games buying and selling on the market? Let me know what you think in the comments. Hopefully in 2 days' time we'll be all the wiser for the outcome. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.